Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Heading towards us, we're going to play a bit of Spot the Difference. It is, I think it's our iron train. It could be our coal train, I can't remember. I'm going to go with iron, which will mean it's possibly coal. But I've added a new mod. It's been requested in a few videos that I do this. Can you tell what it is yet? It's the coal train. But at the back, we have something a little different going on. There we go. No longer naked. It's lovely, isn't it? That's fantastic. I absolutely love those. Good idea. There we go. UI is up. We can take a look at it as we're about to pull into the station here, and we can take a little look-see a little bit closer once we come to a stop and start unloading our coal. Today we're going to be extending our construction material line. Oh, I love it. The caboose just fits on the back there. Yes, we'll be extending the construction materials line to head all the way down to Montgomery Central. That would be more Montgomery Central, I guess, but yeah, we'll need to rename that, won't we? But anyway, caboosey on the back here. Isn't that lovely? It's a wooden one. I will add these to the collection, the mod collection I've got in the description below. There's an earlier one, but that's already gone by. So we've got the one in between. There's even a little guy in the back. For gaming purposes, this doesn't serve. I don't think it serves any purpose whatsoever. Where's our construction materials train? Are you on the way back? You are. That's kind of nice. But before you get down the hill, let's just show you where they are. Caboose. Yes, 75 miles an hour. It's got a loading speed, but it doesn't actually carry anything. But that doesn't matter, does it? You can colour them if you like. I don't know how they look coloured. We could go for maybe a dark colour for this. Let's just see how it looks. We'll stick that on the back. 80k. Not bad. Bargain. Get you on there. Let's just take it. Oh, it does colour. Look at that. Doesn't look half bad in black, does it? And we went for the charcoaly colour, so it's not jet black. Oh yes, that looks the business. You have to add. Ooh, you have to add another mod, which is this coupler thing at the back as well. Just make sure if you do use the mod collection, then ensure you enable the coupler as well. It would be nice if Transport Fever would not enable a mod that has a dependency. I'm not sure if that's a thing that's hidden away, but yeah, that would be kind of cool. So yes, we'll add a couple of cabooses eyes on the back of our oil trains. I guess the fuel trains, they need them as well, don't they? In fact, they could all use them. It will make them a little more expensive to run. I don't know if we're going to struggle with the length of the train. That's another thing, isn't it? Will it include it as part of the loading? I think it will. That is kind of awkward. It does add ×1 extra loading to the train, so maybe it will counteract it. I don't know. It's a thing. Right, let's get both of you, and this one will add one of those on the back, and this one will add a caboose on the back as well. 160k. Lovely, you're caboosified. That'll do for now. I'll do the rest when before the next episode, because I would really like the other. Go on then, we'll have one on you. Since we can see you, I missed it. Manage vehicle. It's not going to take too long to throw one on the back, is it? There we go. Done. No messing around. Right, should we set this up or extend it? We've got to first deliver from Montgomery Forest down to our station here. We don't currently have anything on the other side for loading, so that would mean bringing it in here, which wouldn't make the most amount of sense. I would prefer us to have something over here, another loading sort of situation. In fact, that would make sense, wouldn't it? It would be very freighty over that side then. And I've gone ahead and actually grassed over this track because we're not technically using it. So yeah, it's going to remain sort of a disused piece of track. It doesn't look too bad, does it? I like it. We've half maintained it around this signal here, even though it's forever red. Is that the forever red one? I think they are, aren't they? Yeah, we only head that way. And I'm going to unmaintain this and show you how you can do that. You just hold shift with your paint tools. So we'll get the grass colour here, not ginormous. Hold shift and then you can paint over the track. And you can have some disused railway. Or railroad. Railroad, because we're in the US. There you go. Disused railroad. We're going to need another platform over here at the very least. We could put two in. It doesn't really matter. We'll stick them there. And we're going to get us a massive freight building on here with a couple of extra buildings, because that sits perfectly on that, doesn't it? On the platform. Oh, that's kind of lovely. That's already give it some character, hasn't it? I love these these speaker systems. Tannoys. Oh, we got our grass coming through the platform. That was unintentional, but it is a side effect. Oh, yeah. Could we not do that? If I delete that, there we go. And in fact, just do it like that. Just delete the sides. There we go. It doesn't matter about deleting some of the stuff over there, but that will revert it to its default. There, that's better. We don't want it growing through the actual concrete. It's a brand new structure. And what it does do is give us direct access to our forest up there. We'll probably join at this junction, and it's gonna, yeah, we're gonna keep it. It's gonna go from 4 down to 2. We're in 1929, nearly in the 30s, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to pause it. And since it is for our trucks, we may as well make it a little quicker and a little more direct. Probably one long curve would be lovely, wouldn't it? If we would just go round something like that. That'd be kind of perfect. And then we could have our loading. Well, we're going to have one station here, so we might put the other station over there and get us a little bit more money, because it's a little bit more distance. So yeah, that's a nice curve all the way around. Lovely. And of course, official episode has to be done, because look at the state of that. It does not look great. I love that in the comments, I think it was a previous video, that some of you guys actually say, or find yourself saying official episode when you're doing a little bit of this. And yes, I may have said it myself too without recording. So it's contagious. Oh, that's probably a bad word at this day and age, isn't it? Anyway, dating my video. I am not. Let's get us just here. We'll just have some sort of simple truck setup going on. I guess we could have a main road here. Although, I kind of like it if it was that. Just there. Yeah, I kind of like that. Like a little access road. And then you got the main road down here. We could continue it. I sort of like leaving this a little longer. What we got down here? That's an upgraded road down there, isn't it? Did I do that? Maybe. We have upgraded it down here. Not to high speed road, but it is at least tarmac, or whatever it would have been back then. Oh, do you know, given that it ends there now, I'm going to do it. But we're going to have it as the same as the access road we've got, because we're not overly bothered what happens with our city connection at the moment. In fact, get that a little smoother. It doesn't have to be a straight piece of road from there, does it? Get that curvy. No, no. Don't like that. Curve from that way round. There we go. I do like that. That's better. It's a bit wiggly, but it's fine. Sort of a mountainside road or a hillside road anyway. Right, let's get this in. Buildings. We want our... Well, how do we want this? I guess we could have it sort of drive in, drive out sort of thing. Yeah. Do we want to add 2 platforms just so we could fit some buildings on and it looks kind of cool? We could go 20 meters as well. Yeah, and then we can have 2 on the left. Something like that. And then we can possibly scoot in up here, but we'll change this to a one-way system. That will be I don't know which way round we're heading. It's going to be that way. There we go. And then that out there. Lovely. So they'll just come in, pick up their stuff. It does mean we've made ourselves enough room to stick a couple of buildings either side because they look cool. And they look cool. And why not a little more official episode on there? So it looks like it was meant to be. That's kind of nice, isn't it? That does mean this bit's going to have to be upgraded as well. It's going to go a little further past the forest there. That should do. And then we can use, hopefully, our one-way roads, which would be... no, not those. Those are streets. These, they're a little bit terrible, but we'll use them anyway. I mean, I guess we could use the... these have 37 limit. What do these have? 19. Well, I mean, it will slow down our line rate and frequencies, but it would match better, wouldn't it? Yeah, do you know, I'm going to go for it. It does match. I don't mind it slowing down, just for it to look better. We don't want our trucks hurtling around there anyway, do we? And, ooh, I'd like you to slide in a little better. There we go, that'll do. There we go. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. At least it looks the part now. It's all like one type of road, isn't it, coming out here? Except this bit is not pretty. I mean, we could have them as those down here. It would make it all look the part, and our trucks would run a little bit slower down here. Yeah, that's pleasant. There you go. Yeah, that's nice. Slow, but nice. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. We can make up the line rate in other places, I would imagine. Do we want you to hook up there? I mean, why not? Why not? It's sort of an industrial area, isn't it? Well, it is an industrial area. It would have offices, no doubt. Well, I guess they're over here somewhere, are they? No, they're like wood sheds, aren't they? Down there. There you go. Close that. Yeah, you've got some storage in here as well. It's kind of nice, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Those are where the work quarters are. Do you sleep overnight? Because that's what they look like. Like little work chalets for the work crew. Oh, hey, tree. For the work crews. And this might be the main office. Got carried away with that. What else have we got down there? Oh, yeah, you can see where they're chopping down trees. You haven't really got much of a forest, though, have you? Would have to extend that somewhat. But there we go. I will do this one a little quicker, although this is going to require a little bit of expense, because we need ourselves a little bit of flat ground out the back here, don't we? To build our truck stop. We could either go in there or at that. I mean, that would probably make sense up that junction there. So we'll build the same sort of thing. We'll go in one side and then out the other. And so that would be like that, wouldn't it? That'd be kind of nice, actually. Yeah, I like that. So that will sit there. It doesn't need 2 drop-off points, maybe, but we could use the other one. Oh, what's going on here? Could you be a little smoother? There we go. That wasn't pleasant, was it? Official episode galore today. I might have that 2-lane road. I'm sort of down with that. Yes. Yeah, sure. No. I've changed my mind. I like it as a one-way system. Yes, please get rid of that. But please replace it with a one-way system. You've done it the wrong way again. That's it. That's out. That kind of works, actually. That's in. Now, can we curve that round? I'm thinking of going off that way and meeting this road. So what I'd like to do is curve this, and I'm going to use one way. We're going to use those though. You're just going to head round there flat. There's no need to go up because we're going to have to head down anyway. You are going to go round that way, and then we're going to meet up, which might look terrible, there. I know it's a bit worrying at the moment. Then we'll have our main road, hopefully, come off here. There we go. And then we'll change the direction of this using our upgrade tool and right mouse button on these segments. There we go. Look at that, guys. A little love heart. I mean, it's a bit skew-whiffy, but I heart trains. That's what we're going with. Lovely. Right, let's tidy this up a little bit, our love heart. And where are you heading in? You're going to head in up that way. It will have to be two ways. You're going to have to pop up and pop back down again, aren't you? That'll be these here. Get that on your curves. And you're going to head down the way there. A little bit of an S in it. Ah, come on. Yes, there. Do I want signals? Traffic lights? Yes, it's sort of, why not? Do you know, it sort of works, doesn't it? Yeah, I like it. We don't have much in the way of signals. I sort of like this. Especially coming this way because you're filtering down to 2 lanes. Although it's right turn only, which is kind of awkward. Not sure about that, but yeah, there we go. That's pleasant. That looks worth the time invested for 2 road stations. Oh, no, I got rid of my cliff face. Don't do that. Put that back. There we go. Doesn't take much, does it? There we go. That's pleasant. In fact, that doesn't need it, that side, does it now? We got this sort of going on up here. And we could always fill that in with some trees and stuff if we wanted. I don't know what we'd put there. Possibly. I would like to get rid of the rocks. I don't see the point in them here. There we go. Nice giant deletey tool. Beautiful. Get rid of all those. Not required. And it's just extra assets on my map that are going to eat frames per second at some point. Or they at least count towards it, I would imagine. Anyway, don't be deleting rocks all day. Better. So that's our setup. We do have a depot just here, so we don't have to do much there. So let's get the log part set up. New line from there to there. I mean, we can colour it brownie colour. Yeah, I love the new colour selector. It actually has browns. It's brilliant. It's like everything I asked for. Thank you for that. It's marvellous. I'm sure it wasn't just for me. This will be... Oh, this is the drayage, isn't it? Montgomery log drayage. Perfect. Let's get a few trucks on there. We're going to have to meet a line rate of 400. No, we don't have to meet that at all. We'll just meet whatever because I've got a plan for our little train here to do some fancy stuff. Well, we might meet it eventually. I'm not saying no completely. Yes, we need to buy... Do we have any like flatbeds that are designed for our logs? We do. We have those. Yeah, we should go with the Benz, I think. It's got a capacity of 8. And it does 25 miles an hour, which immediately rules out the Mac AC, as you'll get paid less for transporting via the Mac because of its lower potential speed. And this one doesn't have a specific... No, the AMO F15 doesn't have a specific one for logs, but this does. I'm going to start with 4, and we're going to pop those. Oh, we should colour them brown, shouldn't we? Let's have some nice brown trucks. They'll look wooden then, won't they? You are going on Montgomery log drayage. Away you go. In fact, let's watch them come out. Do they look like they're wooden now? Proper wooden trucks. Oh, they actually look rather nice, don't they, in wood colour? Yeah, have they got a wooden back end anyway? Well, I don't know why you're looking at these. They're not going to show you, are they? I can't remember. I feel like it might be wooden at the back anyway. It just looks perfect. It's just a green cab, isn't it? With a green metal cab with a wooden back, flatbed back. Yes. Right, so that's underway. I do want to make a quick change to the line and have them wait at the top there. So, manage line. We're going to wait for eternity. I think this is the halt. And full load. Yes, there we go. We only want to deal with logs. Load logs. And I guess we'll leave it for the other side. I'm not sure about that. Okay. So we've got a few things going on. We shouldn't need trucks for this. We should reach... Yes, we should reach the sawmill from there. Do you know what I forgot to do? Any sort of signalling, guys. Where's our train? We might as well let our construction train. It's not a construction train. They do exist. It's a construction materials train. I was going to say fill up. But yes, I'm glad this happened because we're not going to see any fuel deliveries for a while, are we? We do have one on the way. It has plenty of fuel on. Is some of this earmarked for our train here? Oh, do you know? Right, I'm going to pause it. We're going to do some signalling. Then we're going to see if we've actually got an order come through all the way at the north end of the western corridor from not Beaumont, from here at Clearwater Fuel Refinery. So the order would have been placed here, and that refinery would have placed an order at this refinery, and then this refinery would have placed an order at the well, and finally we get it delivered all the way down to Palmdale and taken up the hill to Montgomery. It'll be its first fuel delivery. But yes, I'm looking forward to seeing if that's a thing. If it's not, well, yeah, that we'll just wait. Right, this is only one direction, isn't it? Yes. It's going to start singing in a second. But it needs to be a two-way signal. However, on this side, we do want a double head, as you can go... Well, you could go triple head, really, if we add a bit to go there. I mean, yeah, why not? We'll add a bit there, and we'll add us a short piece of track just here. No catenary. Short, slow. Yeah, 30. As that's a siding. There we go. This is a bit of a siding going on. And technically, nothing's going to come in here, and we could say as much by having us a little one of these that's one way facing that way. There we go. Permanent red. Now that will stop our trains using that platform, I think. Yeah, we don't go out here yet. You're not going to see it. That needs to be one way though. We're not having any mainline maneuvers. I don't think we need much blocking at the moment, so we'll just go ahead and put a couple of blocking signals there. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll have a couple at the tunnel. Will they fit under the tunnel? I think we can use these dwarf signals in the tunnel. One there, and another one there and there. And that's it. Then we're... Oh, yeah, and then we're coming up here, aren't we? That will be, I guess, 3? Yeah? I mean, it's kind of nice, isn't it? It does need to be one way. We'll see it better when we take a cab ride on that one. And, oh, I've installed some more level crossing mods. So we'll take a look at those later. Don't let me forget. Maybe in the next episode. Or I don't know. Or could we put it here? Because this is kind of a big one. I don't know if they're unlocked yet. And I would want to save it because I've not tested it. Right, I saved it just in case this goes horrible. Yes, here we go. Crosswing... Crosswing wag... Wag? Is that... Never mind. Lower quadrant... Oh, that's a city type. And this is the country type. So what does that look like? Oh, do we like that better? I think we prefer it with a barrier, possibly, don't we? Or would this be ideal? Would this be ideal out here? It might be because it's just work access, isn't it? It's like a works road. Possibly. I don't know. Let me know, guys. I think it's better than that, isn't it? Is it? Oh, I don't know. There's something about these barriers that I love. Do you know what? We'll leave those in. Let me know in the comments, guys, what would be more suited. Unlikely the city ones. We don't have any rail in city just yet, but we will do. Okay, what are we doing? Now we've just got to set the lineup, I think. That is everything, isn't it? We've got some signalling and blocking down there. Didn't take too long. We've got our little mini... We've got ourselves a convoy heading down to the Montgomery Holt, to a forest. And Yes, let's extend the line. Let's extend our multi-train thing that's going on. It might work actually, because it will give us a chance to load some logs if all goes according to plan. I've got to click on that one. There we go. It's not going to be ConMat freight, is it? It's going to be Montgomery mixed freight. That's what I'm going with. Probably a better name for it than that. But to manage line, we're going to need more than one train doing this, that's for sure. After Montgomery, we need to then head round to the sawmill. Ooh, you can't. Pardon? Oh, no, hang on. Ignore that. I think we made it sad. But anyway, we're back here. We're going to be pulling back into Montgomery. And we're going to be on platform 2. There, now you can see how it works. It looks a mess on the ground with all the switches and stuff, but you can see when we've got more than one of these trains running, they can both pull into the platforms either side and maneuver across these switches. All of that can be done without them getting in each other's way, so that's kind of nice. I mean, they still cross the main line and stuff. It doesn't matter. We will have to set some orders here, and I'm going to try something a little interesting. Oh, no, you're not done, are you? What are we doing after Montgomery? Oh, yeah, why are we going back to Montgomery? I never thought about that. We don't need to, do we? We can just do this line here. Yeah, we don't need to stop at Montgomery at all, unless we were handing off some of the wood, which I don't think we're going to. I mean, we could do. I sort of like the idea, though. I do like this. I know it's unnecessary to go off the track here, but I sort of like it for keeping out the way of this and just trundling through the station as a bit of scenery. Yeah, do you know what, guys? I like that. So instead of coming back to Montgomery, we'll just use this signal here to go via the track here through Montgomery Station. We could also go here and unage it. And oh yeah, but those are two-way, aren't they? Yes. They're fake permanent reds. Well, I mean, technically they're permanent reds going that way. And what we need to do, which I almost forgot about, was come into here, which is where we sort of turn around. No, we do turn around, don't we? We're going to have to pay close attention to the length of our train. We might have to scoot up that way a little more so that we can turn around in here. It won't be pretty. We could also have like an actual turnaround, I guess. We could go round the back, perhaps. I prefer being on this side, since that is the correct side to go through the tunnel, past our stone train. Yeah, and maintain that piece of track. So yeah, we'll have to suspend disbelief there and just flip. Maybe. It is kind of tempting to have some sort of turnaround. Although that's not how it would be done. But the train would come in here, wouldn't it? Pull into here, detach, turn around on its own, and then, or into a siding, a series of sidings. And then make its way up here, and then it can reverse back, pick up its load, and then head that way. I'd love it if Transport Fever had that at some point. But anyway. What do we need to do at Montgomery? We've got new orders now. We unload our construction materials and our fuel. But we're now picking up logs. And we're going to pick up 100% logs. Then, after that, Montgomery Central. Montgomery Lumber East. I mean, why not? And then we've got Palmdale Branch. What's Palmdale Branch? This is Palmdale. Well, actually, no, Branch. It is. Yes, Palmdale Branch. I like it. Okay, so Montgomery Lumber East, Palmdale Branch. East, you are going to unload the logs. And you're going to load 50% of those. Now, there's a reason we're going to be doing that. And that is, hopefully, if I can work this out, we're going to have to share platforms here. But I was thinking, perhaps we can pick up 50% steel and actually start using the steel, and we'll have machines done. So after this signal here, we're actually going to pull in. That wouldn't make sense. Why would you do that? Go the other side. Go that side. It's the actual side you need to be. Although it does. If we did do that, we could have another piece of track here, couldn't we? On that side. And we could branch off and stay clear, and we could just have a triple track and drift off that way. And maybe supplement it with a steel train as well. Yes, we may do that. For now, we're going to use the existing layout, but that would mean we wouldn't need to cross here at all. So, at Palmdale East? No, Palmdale Steel Mill. At the steel mill, what we're going to do is we're going to wait. Oh yes, I have to change this. Wait, full load, any. And 50 is a full load on that, 50% of the train. And that should be that. We should wait for eternity though. Although should we on? No, not there. Don't do that yet. Have a, 3-minute wait time. And in fact, have a minimum stop time of 30 seconds, just so we can pick up some of our first load of logs that we take down there. Right, so yes, that's good. And at the steel mill, we don't want to unload anything. What we want to do is pick up some steel, and we want 50% of that. And that can be, wait until full at maximum. There we go. Full load any, that should be all of it filled. And then at the Palmdale branch, I'll be absolutely amazed if this works one shot. We want to unload steel and our wafers at the machines factory there. We're not going to do anything with the machines just yet, but we will be taking it back out onto the main line and passing it over to our big freight yard we're going to have up that way. So are we good? I think we are. We don't want to load anything, do we? No. Is this going to be it? Is that going to work? I love that we pull off the track here. And we're not going to give it the option to go the other side. So we will wait on the main line though. Maybe we should. Do you know what? Maybe we should. Yeah, give you the option. Because you are sharing this station with 2 other trains. The coal train and the iron train. Well, I'm going to hit play. We're going to fix our train. We're going to have to stop-start you. Flip you round. He has got a path. He's just really confused. We've got to get him past the halfway mark. I'm going to flip him around because I want to see whether this fuel train coming down here is actually going to pass him off some fuel. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop him. Are we past the halfway point? Ooh, we'll find out in a second. Flip round and pull back in there. Typical. Typical. Right, go a little bit further. That's not how trains do. I mean, I would have just asked him to reverse, but that isn't the case, is it? Can't do that. Right, surely you're past the halfway point now. Now flip. Go. Yeah, there we go. I can hear the crossing over there. Right, go and pull in with your fancy caboose. And I want you to wait to see if he's got any fuel on him. Where are you? You're coming down now. Is our other train going to get in the way? Our iron train. Yeah, he's pulling out right in front of him. Oh, goodness me. It's fine. You've got a couple of blocks to go. There is another block under the bridge, quite short, close to this junction. You might slow down. Let's see. Are you going to, put your foot on the brakes? That's exactly how trains work, by the way. Yeah, they definitely have a brake pedal. Well, I guess some might. But, yeah, are you going to slow down? It's not looking like it, is it? I think we timed this quite perfectly. In fact, our blocking is doing the business, although we might get caught on this one. Then we've got a longer section here. It depends whether he's going to get up to speed. He's not up to 50 yet, so we are closing. Will we have to slow down? I'm looking for a wait for a clear path. There it is. Free path. Waiting for a free path. But how long for? I'm hoping we don't slow down too much. Our back end should be clearing this signal now. There we go. Clear. We're going to have to... We continue off anyway. not this fuel train, but the iron train will get out the way. In fact, as soon as your back end is past... Where? How do we get across there? Where's that crossover? Oh, he's just gone past it. Yeah, now he's clear. He's 100% clear. So what's going to happen now is our fuel train will come out of the tunnel. I can just see a light there. He's going to come and scoot across, providing we don't have anything coming the other way, which we don't at the moment. We have our construction materials train waiting patiently for possibly no load. Do you know what? Let's get down here. There's a lot going on, isn't there? We've got the caboose on the back. Anyway, you're pulling in. I'm wondering if we've got enough... yeah, we should have enough length. We measured it, didn't we? We've got bags of room. We've even got room to extend it a little further. So you're pulling in. Are you going to give us some fuel? It would be lovely. We'll see, because you'll vamoose. Okay, he's pulling in front of the signal as well. Look at that. His little caboose at the back. Right, what's going to happen? Are we going to get fuel? Was that just a waste of time? Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Okay, I got a little bit excited. But that's it. That's it. We can leave that. How much fuel has he given us? You have... Where are you going to store that anyway? It should be in here, shouldn't it? Not with the passengers. Oh, there we go. You've got it on the platform. Oh, it's beautiful. We should be able to store like a bunch in there as well. That's what I'm hoping. Yes. Yes. Is that the right one I've clicked on? Yes, it is. Terminals. We've got 170 storage. And like 400 on the platform. On this one, I think. No, on... That's ours, isn't it? We've got 360. It should be bags of room. So there we go, guys. I guess when we come back, we see if all this works. I'm not going to show us it working. We've set it all up. We've got a whole network going. The question I've got for you is, will all of that work first time? Alright guys, we're on board now, heading towards our steel mill. That was a journey and a half, wasn't it? A lot to do with that line. We've got our trucks up and running, hopefully. We've extended the line. We've done a little bit extra. We've split the load into two, carrying both our lumber and our steel. And then we'll drop it off just on this track that we're going over now and turn it into machines, where we'll probably take it to our freight hub. And there goes our iron train we saw, along with the caboose at the back. So what do you reckon, guys? Is all of that shenanigans going to work flawlessly? We may possibly need an extra train. That I'm aware of. We're definitely not going to meet the line rate. We've got a passenger train as well coming. This is perfect. Do you know what? But yes, I enjoyed that logistics wise. I'm just hoping it all works. It seems to be... I can't see it going wrong. Famous last words. But yeah, the track's starting to liven up, isn't it now? We're going to have even more. We'll probably see some of our intermediate trains that head up to the freight hub soon. That we haven't built yet, but we'll start on that and we'll make it pretty impressive. Like a big US yard, freight yard. That's what I'm hoping anyway. That's the plan. But all functional. Some of it, most of it, up to 99% of it will be functional. We may stick a couple of assets in towards the end. I'll leave you to get all the way up to the station, the Montgomery station, and then there'll be a bit of a clue, won't there, once we get there? Are there going to be any logs waiting for us? I hope so. Guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.